This is what everyone wants to hear about. Since we've had you on, we had yet again another disastrous episode of The Bachelor, season 2, featuring you. Mm-hmm. We all thought it ended in disaster. Mm-hmm. But now you are dating my brother-in-law. Mm-hmm. Why and how has this happened?
The truth?
Yes, I want the truth. Explain to me why you're dating my brother-in-law. Nobody gives a fuck.
Well, obviously you do.
About any of the bullshit you're talking about other than that.
Oh, really?
Why are you dating my brother-in-law?
Can I tell you the truth? Like, honestly?
Yes.
Because, like, at first it was like, I just thought it was just like funny. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be so funny. Like, I just like fuck him. And then I'm coming back on the podcast. Like, I fucked your brother.
Yeah. And?
Yeah.
That's it?
I mean, that's how it started for sure.
So do you usually fuck people out of just to make a joke?
Yeah. Oh, no, not always. But like, yeah, like sometimes to be like, oh, I fucked this person. It's like funny.
Mm-hmm. So you fucked Moses for a joke, but then you found out that he was much more than a joke to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're going to be buying a house together, so it's a success.
And you guys are, so at first I was like, what's going on? This is all making me very uncomfortable because I kept, Moses kept popping up in your socials and not telling us. So I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I don't know why that. Honestly, I don't know why that. I was like, why don't you just tell them, like...
Well, that I agree with because he made it way worse by not telling us.
Yeah, because we like definitely were like the first 2 weeks of quarantine just attached at the hip for sure. And then he had a traumatic event at his house. So then he just like, I'm like, we should just stay here forever. And that's what happened. We've had like two, like, well, it's not really breakups, but we've had like two-ish like times where we like stopped talking to each other, but we got back to each other. So
yeah, you guys had a couple blow-ups.
Did we? How do you know? He said it? Told you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You actually were the reason of our first breakup. We weren't dating, but we were.
Yeah, you made this hysterical video about how I was trying to sabotage your relationship.
Yeah, because in the thing, we watched it together, and I was like, oh my, you're like, oh yeah, you said he was applying as a goof, and I was like, is that true? You applied as a joke?
Yeah, you just said you fucked him as a joke.
Okay,
why are you offended? Like, that seems way worse. He's like, hey, I'm just going to apply as a joke. But then he's like, oh, I like her. And you're like, I'm just going to fuck him as a joke to spite them. I mean, that's crazy. Mm-hmm, right. Yes. So how is it that I sabotaged your relationship?
Because that whole episode, like, you just were like, oh, like, I think he's embarrassed that he likes her. Like, it was supposed to be a joke. Like, it was all this stuff where I was thinking, like, oh, is he, like, playing me? Like, you know what I mean? So you ruined it at the beginning.
Well... I blame Moses for not telling us what the fuck was up because the whole thing was weird. And then, well, at the same time, he's going to go on your social media and then, like, our fans see that. So obviously, we have to address it.
You think they see it?
Your social media? Yeah, it's all over our subreddit and everything. It's like these two guys making, like, super cringy TikToks.
First of all, they're not cringy. They're definitely not cringy, but oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, they don't like your TikToks either.
Who are they barking at? Ghost.
Anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, TikToks are good, but I get more insulted when they say that we're the inverted version of you and Hila. Like,
yeah, I see that too.
Don't compare me to Ethan.
I think just because Moses is like, I guess they're both kind of like understated, maybe, or whatever that means.
Just quiet.
Yeah, quieter. Well, and everyone's quiet compared to you, to be honest.
Not you, and they're skinny, and I just think we're like a little like chubbier. So that's the comparison. Like, just because we're like heavy, and they're like, oh,
so you guys
have a type.
Right. Well, that's true. So you guys have been dating. Mm-hmm. You guys are now living together. I mean, what the fuck? Aren't you guys moving a little fast?
Well, he has his museum still. He has a museum, so he like works there. But yeah, every night. We're together.
You guys sleep together. You guys are together every night, and he's moved shit into your apartment.
I mean, he has like 5 shirts, so yes, but all 5 shirts are at my house.
Yeah, 5 shirts.
But now he has money,
and now you guys are
so we can like buy a house together, like a big fancy one, because he has like money. So it's the first person I like ever dated that has like money and good credit.
I mean, aren't you worried just because your relationships generally don't last very long? Buying a house together seems like a drastic move.
This is my like longest consistent.
How long has it been? It's only been a couple months.
6 months. 6 months today, right? Yeah. 6 months today? Tomorrow. Today. Oh, 6 months a day.
You guys are so weird.